you have questions? Well, we have answers. Detective answers, that is, with his sidekick monkey, Roger. And they're on a
quest for answers!
Well, it seems like you win again, old chap. Your animal instincts are right as usual. Oh, Roger, quickly, tidy up. It appears we have guests. Looks like we'll have to do tea and crumpets another time. Good timing, too, because it sounds like the mail is here. Roger, you know the routine. Well, looks like we've got a lot of mail today. Better start at the beginning.
Dear Ansors, I hate doing chores. Why can't our animals feed themselves like they do in the wild?
That's an intriguing question. I think first we have to observe an animal. But which one? Roger, I thought I told you to put your toys away. What are you doing?
The goat says...
I see where you're going with this, Roger. You think we need to study goats and their habitat. Pack up the observation kit. We're going on a
quest for answers!
We're making headway on our journey. Did you hear that? Sounds like a pack of wolves.
Woo!
Roger, I'm going to need you to hoist me up. Thanks, my good man. Monkey. It appears that these wolves are actually just small dogs with a mighty bark.
If they were wolves, their environment would be quite different. Well, they wouldn't be here. Now, I'm going to try to communicate with their master. Young lady, could you offer me some assistance?
Ansors, is that you?
Oh. Roger, please hold still. Oh, little Becky from Cottage Grove. Could you please tell us where you obtained these rascally animals? Perhaps the woods.
You don't go to the woods to get dogs. You go to a pet store. Animals in the woods are wild.
Well, so then why do you have a fence in your yard?
If we didn't have a fence, the dogs might run away. And then no one could take care of them, feed them, or love them.
Ah, that sounds like a clue. Thank you for your time, Miss Becky. We must be off.
Bye now.
Nicely done, Roger. I'm not sure if you heard my conversation with Becky, but here's what I gathered. Although dogs may have similar characteristics to wolves, like barking and walking on all fours, they obtain their basic needs of life differently. Wolves do not have anyone providing them with food out in the wilderness, so in order to survive, they must capture their own food. And since there aren't a whole lot of animals to be captured in town, wolves live in an environment that can provide them with the opportunity to hunt for their food. They depend on themselves, while dogs depend on humans. I think we're onto something really good here, but let's heal on our thoughts until we find more clues at the farm. I could have sworn this place was around here somewhere. What do you think, Roger? Roger! Roger! Where did you go? Ah! Looks like you found the place, Roger. I can see the pasture just over there. There must be a field of clues there. The goats are also in a fenced-in area, but they have more space to move around than the dogs did.
Hey there, Detective Answers. What brings you to the farm?
Well, hello, Jimmy. We're just on a...
Quest for answers!
Wow, how can I help out?
Actually, we received a letter asking why pets can't take care of themselves like animals in the wild do.
That's because they're domesticated.
Sounds like a clue.
Domesticated. That's an awfully big word, Jimmy.
Sure is, Answers. Means that some animals are dependent on us to take care of them. We provide their food, shelter, and water.
Wait, are you saying that goats are domesticated?
They sure are.
But they don't live in a house and you don't treat them like cats or dogs, do you?
No, we take care of them in a similar manner. The difference is, cats and dogs are more often pets of companionship, whereas we take care of goats because they provide us with a product, like milk.
Wonderful, Jimmy. I think we have everything we need. It was a pleasure. Thank you.
Come back anytime.
Roger, way to get into the spirit. Roger, all this talk with Jimmy has got me thinking. You're a refined young monkey, but your species isn't domesticated. Don't worry, Roger. I'll still take care of you. Here's a banana.
Woo!
You see, children, although some animals are tame, like Roger, they don't necessarily fit the description of a domesticated animal. For example, domesticated animals follow human direction. That explains why Roger doesn't listen to me when I tell him to pick up his toys. Non-domesticated animals, like monkeys, can also be unpredictable. If you put a monkey in a kennel, they will not act like a dog and lay down. They will become panicked and unruly. Monkeys also cannot have babies as often as domesticated animals. All this is wonderful insight, isn't it? Now, back to the study. Another great day. We traveled to the country to discover why pets can't survive on their own. We found out that pets are domesticated. Domesticated animals and pets depend on humans for their basic needs. Caregivers receive something in return, whether it be companionship or food, like Jimmy using their goat's milk. Or like this cheese. Environments needed for animals also differ from those in the wild and those that are domesticated. Dogs may only need a backyard, whereas wolves need a large area so they can hunt. Well, that's another mystery solved. Time to crack open a bottle of ice-cold goat's milk. Be sure to join us for our next
Quest for Answers!
Until you write again, so long. Say toodaloo, Roger. Roger?